Welcome home. Guys, we're back to some more Scarlet Hollow, finally. Hello, welcome in. My name is Nomad. We're gonna continue right from where we left off, and I did set a timer, so I sort of know how long I've been playing. I like that they added the background noise. It's very good. We were admiring last time Winnie's winning smile, which is free. Alright, let's jump into it. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Listen. I love it. It's very comforting. Look at his smile. Oh? I hate this. Everybody except that person is looking, and them. All of which grinds to a sudden halt, as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Guys, that's what I just did. What are you looking at? Quietly slide in the nearest booth, silently stare at the patrons. We're with, what's her name, right? We're gonna quietly slide into the nearest booth. You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you, like they'd just seen Bigfoot. Stella, that's right, that's her name. I like her face. She's very cute. No need to be so shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. Yeah, but I didn't want to make it a big deal. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. Ooh. Our, wonderful cousin. With the very terrible smile, might I add. If you heard that, that is my cat crying in the background. What are you crying about? He don't even know. That's alright. Oh, yep, there we go. Even if you don't know... I don't know why he's crying. They've already had their food. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. Ooh, look at that look between them. Is there something there? Do they got lip piercings? That's kind of cool. Son, if you could stop crying, that would be beautiful. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Oh, Gretchen! Sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Whoa, what? Aw, yeah, this is thumbnail material, y'all. Perfect. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't know why that's so loud. Avery. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Item, explore. Why can we offer everybody boiled peanuts? I don't like that. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? No. No. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. Gretchen's so cute. No thanks, I ate pretty recently. Stella said she's buying one of everything. That is actually trash. Don't ever do that to somebody. How much is the coffee? Order a coffee, order a biscuit and a coffee. Yeah. Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into an empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. I really like their shirt. Look at that. What's Gretchen look like right now? Guys, I'm not gonna be able to stop looking at Gretchen. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. I would too, don't worry. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Gretchen? Hopeful eyes at the coffee. Her greed sickens me. Truly. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That actually sounds fun. I like a good potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Cool, sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Could we hang out with you and Gretchen? Because you're pretty chill. Street smart! What's your angle? No. Stella's nice. And she's got Gretchen. What's it to you? We just met. No clue. Be able to occupy myself. I'll just do what I can to support Tabitha. She doesn't really seem like she wants or needs our help, so I don't know. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time with Tab, but with how quickly she ran off, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. Honestly, it's a very honest answer. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, and I'd be happy to show you around. She's sad that her bacon is gone. That makes me sad. I can't look at her. Oh, look at that biscuit. Oh. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns. Biscuit and cow. Here's your biscuit. When he says it's on the house, aww. She sends her condolences. Look at the wink. Look at the way that Stella is admiring Avery, too. There's something there. Thanks, it looks great. Didn't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case? Chow down. Thanks, it looks great. Mystical. Oh my god, is it a mystical biscuit? It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. A warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good, with a capital G. Because it is divinity, given buttery form. And my cat won't stop meowing. He cries. As you take a bite, it melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter, suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is the, not a, but the perfect biscuit. I'm changing it. Ad-libbing a little here. Whoa. Why would we lie? But that's not saying much. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? She's excuse me? Ma'am? Ma'am? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. I love their dynamic already. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Hell yeah, Stella. Stella. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? How does that make you? Oh, stop it. Ugh, you and everyone else? That's so mean. Let people live their dreams, bro. What kind of videos do you do? Cool. She hunts cryptids. Hey, I like that. I love those games, dude. You should really check out her channel, Nomad. It's amazing. Street smart! They called you by your name, didn't they? They shouldn't know your name. Didn't we introduce ourselves? Wait, how did you know my name? Let it go. That... Didn't we introduce... Oh, no. Oh, no, my brain. Oh, no. Let's ask. Wait, how did you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Oh, no. Is that a bad thing? Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's all good, I was just caught a little off guard. A little unsettling. Knowing I've been talked about, but not knowing what's been said is weird. Yeah, I do agree with that. My cat is messing with things he shouldn't, but I'm gonna let it go. No. I don't like the idea of people talking about you and you not knowing. Like, I'm, sure it could be something good. It could be just fine. It could just be like, oh, I know that person, but, like, it still makes me feel weird whenever I know it happens. Oh no, who's been talking about me? What would they even talk about? Remain silent. It's fine. Just caught a little off guard. We gotta be chill. Glad that didn't freak you out too much. Gretchen, please, quit being so cute. Yeah, and don't worry, nothing Perlan said about you will stick, that's for sure. You can just make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. That means that Perlan said something bad. Guys, I don't like that. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Ugh, what a jerk. Let's just ask. Look at the look they're exchanging! Are they together or what? Because if they're not, they should be. Look at this. Look at this. There's something there. Ah, jeez. Look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Perlan was a gossip, and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah. The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. Well, that sounds interesting. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. That's crazy. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Whoa. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. River Runner. Oh, thought we'd be able to see her likes and stuff. Okay. That looks like a nothing to me, but, you know, we're not looking that close. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara, that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. But I'm guessing there's none of those around here. Is that what you're going to say next? Oh, no. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. That's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Totally a dog. Or wait, a beaver. Hold on. You should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. Yeah, that's an honest-to-God cryptid. No way that's a beaver or a dog. And there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara here, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience. And it meant the video did some pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. Ooh, yes. I was wondering if you'd maybe want to come along. Yes. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to... Avery doesn't want to be spoiled for the video. I love that. True friend goals. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape? Interesting. Tell me more. Stinky. Do you think Skunk Ape? Skunk Ape? You think the Skunk Ape will like my boiled peanuts? Tell me more. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say, want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? Will Gretchen be there? Will Gretchen be there? Absolutely, against my better judgment. It's not like I have anything else going on. No. A stranger to follow a girl I just met in the biz. I'm gonna have to decline, that's terrible. How about a rain check? Kinda wiped. Tabitha is not expecting us home. We're gonna be like, will Gretchen be there? Of course. It's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Yay! Say no more? Amen. We're in for this girl right here. And a little bit of this girl, but mostly this girl. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. I love old YouTube. Like especially like old Minecraft YouTube, because that's like what I grew up on. You know what I'm talking about. Yogg's Cast. Shadow of Israfel Mention. Those were the days. Like, some terrible quality on some videos, not necessarily Yogg's Cast, but just some of the old YouTube videos. Okay quality, great content. You know, that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though, I guess Kanika has to close at the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's in Mogo. We could still ask. But Reese? I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave, if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone. Oh, I love how we can hear it ringing. Waiting while it rings. Reese! Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. My cat is still crying. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, something terrible has happened. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. I can't get over that name, it's ridiculous. Give him a better name. Call him George or something. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man. That sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Gretchen. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Damn. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why would he say that? Well, it's an explore option. Is he okay? Are you okay? Good. Guess we'll explore. Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Hell yeah. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down, since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. I love saying that, too. Unironically, I say that all the time. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip. No, we're leaving a generous tip. Wait. Okay, wait. We didn't have to pay for anything because it was free. I think Stella paid for the coffee and then the biscuit was free. So does a generous tip say too much? Like, love me because I'm awesome? And it seems just a little too generous. Leaving a tip is the accurate thing to do, but I don't know, leaving a generous tip to me is like, yeah. But now it says you didn't even spend any money. I don't know. We're leaving a generous tip. And pull out a crumpled $5 bill. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner, with you following close behind. Gretchen. Oh, we gotta look at Gretchen. Look at her. She got a little harness on. She's so cute. And Stella is very pretty. And look at this view. Look at it. Just admire it. Just take a second. Take it in. You hear the birds? They were just in the background. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. It's fine. Stella seems trustworthy. She's got Gretchen. You feel a sense of foreboding. More alive than you felt in years. Honestly, yeah. Strangely calm. Either of those, yeah. Unsettled? Nothing. You feel nothing. You have no emotion. No. Honestly, based on where I think we came from, I'd say, like, we probably feel either calm or just alive. So, like, that more alive than you felt in years is, like, kind of like, I read that as excited. You feel, like, excited and alert. I think we're calm. I think we're strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Oh, look at Gretchen. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. And just one more time. She's so cute. I need stickers of Gretchen ASAP. Oh, the music! Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year at least. Poor tail. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Honestly, yeah. Oh, her side profile. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change. Like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Or Gretchen. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Ghosts, demons, werewolves? Anything bad ever happen? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old, abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, but I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But even if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'm gonna move my cat from the table. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre type of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So, let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? As you can hear my ice as I take a drink. What about aliens? I want to believe. Set my drink down, sorry, that was super loud. Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Honestly, that's fair. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Look at Gretchen. Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. That's what the government wants you to think. I have absolutely no opinions on aliens. Then why would we ask about them? We're not alone out here, but yeah. But everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa. You've got to meet my friend Kinka's mom. You two would get along. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? You think it's funny? We're mystical? We know things? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. That is actually very messed up. Also, did I mention the Mothman on her shirt before? I love it. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh! That's not tetanus. That's tetanus? Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. Maybe it was tetanus and I was just saying it weird. I don't know, dude. It looked weird. You know, I write, and sometimes I've been writing, and I look at, like, a simple word. Like, one time I looked at the word the, and I guess I was so tired, I looked at it for a solid 5 minutes, and I was like, did I spell that wrong? Sometimes when I'm tired, I just look at words and I'm like, that's not right. Like, I don't know how to say them or spell them. Even though I spelled the right, I was just like, that's wrong. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. That's terrible. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. The ravine. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. How do you kinda get stuck in a cave? I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats. I don't know what that is, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later and I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? When you put it like that, I can see how you might be a little concerned. I really wouldn't worry about poor Duke, though. I don't know why I just added poor, but poor Duke. He seems lonely. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. If it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easy. Yeah, dude. I read, what was it called? Seekers. You know that book series? It's like there's warriors, which are the warrior cats, there's survivors, which are the dogs, and then the seekers are the bears. Bears, plural. Because there's a grizzly, polar bear, and a black bear. Three main characters. The seekers are the best. Those are the best. Warrior cats is good. Can't believe I'm saying this right now, but warrior cats is good. Survivors, I didn't really read too much of, but it's dogs, so, you know, can't really be that bad. But the Seekers novels, ooh! I've been wanting to reread those lately. They're pretty damn good. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And once you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can be having fun instead? Anyway, all this is to say we're good. Don't worry. Did you guys hear that? Oh. Is that Duke? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, wait. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girly, just old Duke. What? What is on his hat? You see that? Look at Gretchen. Her toes. Is he carrying a... Oh my god. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk Ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you are... Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Why? Why are we trying to offer boiled peanuts to everybody? Keep your peanuts to yourself. I'm gonna offer him some. He might like it. He's old. Not. That sounds terrible. He might enjoy some boiled peanuts. You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer. But you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Full of peanuts from your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. Now both y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. It won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? She's got the camera out. Look at Gretchen. Duke is done. He's been questioned like this before. I'm calling it now. Look at Gretchen. I can't get over it. Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damned camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. Did he teach her? That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night, yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. I can't get over the way she's staring into my soul right now. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You ain't been out in those woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens, darling. It couldn't be anything else. you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Excuse me. Yeah, Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. It made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, an existential, if I could speak, dread begins to pull at your chest. Something is waiting for you deeper in the woods. Whatever it is, the three of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever. There's something waiting for us deeper. I don't think this night ends well, huh? Street smart! Okay, we'll go home. But we were here first. If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more? No. Them's his chickens. He might not have the money to do it. If he's got chickens, he's got a budget because he's got land. Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. There's something waiting for us deeper in the woods. Yeah, I know. I'm hunting it. What if it's not a mountain lion, though? What if it's... Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to that state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big old all-you-can-eat sign on it. If I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. Oh shit. As Stella and Duke both root themselves in their stubborn insistence, the feeling from before gains form and clarity. Something faded has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die tonight. It better not be Gretchen. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. We all need to get out of the woods right now. If we don't, somebody's gonna die. Let's just go, Stella. Yeah. Why even try to warn them? Fate is fate. There's no resisting it. You know this. Why do we know this? Now what's that supposed to mean? You trying to threaten me? Yes. I don't... I like how that's just a yes. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling I get sometimes. A bad, weird feeling. It's never wrong. Are you, trying to say you're psychic or something? Signs point to yes. Don't count on it. It's just a gut thing. I wouldn't call myself psychic. Ask me. All of these answers are, you know when you shake the magic 8-ball? Signs point to yes, don't count on it, ask again later. Signs point to yes. Whoa, what am I thinking right now? Aw, hush, you ain't psychic. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I'll let you go off in the woods to film your little video. Nomad, I think you freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets you out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble. I thought I heard like a heartbeat. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Lead the way. Oh no, we aren't actually headed back. Watch a movie instead. No way, not with Duke and his shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. Yeah, I'm not. We have a feeling that somebody's gonna die. And it's either us, Stella, Gretchen, or Duke. But we don't want Duke to be alone. So, I mean, if we go around him, I mean, if we hear something, we'd be able to run and help him, maybe? I don't know. But I don't want anything to happen to us, or Gretchen, or Stella. And especially Gretchen. Look at that face. Look at it. Look at that face. Alright. Oh no, we aren't actually headed back to town. Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. He's never actually shot anyone. This isn't about Duke. Something bad is going to happen if we stay here. I think I'm a little shaken up. Stick around, but know up front that I'm only sticking around because I'm under duress. Okay, I guess this could be fun. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting. What, are you kidnapping me? This is just too much. Yeah, I'm out. Something bad is going to happen if we stay here. Wait, you don't want to dip out now? Oh, sorry, I don't know why I was reading it like a question. Wait, you don't want to dip out now? The sun is about to set. Things are just about to get good, I know it. Sure, I guess I'll stick around for sunset. I'm just coming to my senses. Can't believe I almost followed you in the woods at night. What was I thinking? There's nothing good out there. I'm tired. Alright, we'll stick around. We're not going to leave her by herself, or her. Great, I promise it'll be chill. If it makes you feel any better, not much usually happens on these hikes. We'll probably just head home pretty soon after it gets dark. Duke will never know we were up here. There's a great overlook just up the path. We can start there. Go on an adventure with your new friend. A path in the woods. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Let's look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be good. See the stars starting to come out? She hands you the camera and takes position. Oh, I love this. Stop. Look at this. That could be a good screenie. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious nomad, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we'll get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching. Stay searching, Stellars. I was looking at stay, and I was also looking at Stellars. And I think I just inserted a T into searching. She's really pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at all that. Mothman. Oh, also, it's October 24 of 2022. It is 1840. I can take that camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we'll get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Duke may be gone, but the feeling in your gut still lingers. Something terrible awaits you. Something unavoidable. Though what exactly is wrong in these woods still eludes you. There's something wrong here. It's breathtaking. It's hard to take it all in, what with all the danger. Not a fan of the bugs. Quietly look into Stella's eyes. We're making her move. Your gazes meet, and the two of you enjoy a brief moment of comfortable silence. What was that? Only for it to be pierced by a loud, percussive snort. What was that? Oh no, the skunk ape found us. It's Duke back with his... No, it's not. He wouldn't let out a loud, percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, maybe we could just remain silent. Remain silent. Did you hear that? That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators. Like us. Let's check it out. Big, scary predators like a mountain cat, Stella? Those suckers are deadly, I will say. And they are very, very good at hiding and tracking. You won't fucking see one unless it wants you to see it. That's why those sightings are so spotty. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A good screening. Oh! What? A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. What is wrong with its face? Does that sound from this or Gretchen? Then it's gone. Oh, it was from Gretchen. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Yeah, let's not do that, ma'am. You're gonna stay right here with us. You're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Do they? They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes. You're just a little potato. Excuse me. There was something wrong with that deer. Alright. My timer has been up. I think I've probably gone like 10-15 minutes over. It's fine. We were having fun, weren't we? Gang? So, let's just save this. Pretty sure that's how you do it, right? Yeah, dude. So, join me next time for more Scarlet Hollow. We will ask Stella what is wrong with that deer, because that was crazy. So, if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. I want to interact with you all. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!